Back to the real ish. In this video, I will be giving my review on 3 movies. All right, so let's jump right into this. All right, the first movie is Unfriended Dark Web. I'm late. This movie is from 2018, and if you haven't seen Unfriended, the original one is from 2014. All right, that one was pretty good itself. So this Unfriended Dark Web came on TV recently, so I decided to give it a try. Alright, so if you have not seen it, it says, after finding a laptop, a young man goes online to play a game with 5 of his good friends. He shows them a mysterious folder that plays disturbing videos of people who appear to be in danger. They then receive an anonymous message that tells them that they all will die if they disconnect or call the police. The planned night of fun quickly turns deadly as each user becomes the target of something sinister, while the others must watch helplessly in terror. That's the synopsis of the film. It was a really good movie in my opinion. Okay? Like it says, it's about a guy, he got a laptop. Yeah, he's online trying to play a game with his friends. His friends find out that he stole this laptop, and it's really crazy. Like it says, you witness, the friends witness all this weird stuff happening, and to kind of get to the point of the movie, the people behind it seemed like they left the laptop there on purpose at a coffee shop or something like that, and they wanted someone to pick it up to see if somebody would, it's kind of like a bait thing to see if somebody was going to grab it. He ended up grabbing it, and they wanted to pin all these crimes on him, on whoever, took the laptop. And they had like these, like they said, it had like disturbing videos of them kidnapping girls and things like that, or stalking and watching girls, and it was pretty intense. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It's a movie I definitely will recommend. There's a lot of people on Reddit who like it. They said it's pretty good. It is good. And like someone stated, they liked the first Unfriended movie, and I did as well. The actors in the movie was pretty good as well. A lot of people said they really liked it, and it's one of their faves. A lot of people said the first Unfriended was good, but this one was really good. Like someone said they don't really like it. I mean, I don't see what's not to like about it, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Remember that. You don't have to dislike someone for their opinion. But yeah, that's basically what that movie was about, without giving everything away. I'm not here to talk about every detail of this movie. We'll be here all day, alright? So, and at the end, the person that hacked them, they had this thing saying, should he live or die, the boy that found the laptop. And you have people actually voting. So at the end, it's like this whole thing of people just watching, like, I don't know if it's a stream or something, but they're all witnessing this, and they all chose for him to die. And then once they all voted that he should die, he was like instantly struck. He was instantly struck by a van in the street. So it was pretty good. It had like alternate endings at the end. I like the whole movie. I like the way it ended. And I would give Unfriended Dark Web a 9. I saw a movie called Don't Log Off. Alright, so this one is from, alright, this one says this year. It was released this year, I guess, but it was filmed in 2020. When birthday girl Sam goes missing during her virtual surprise party, her friends try to figure out why she vanished. Using call, text, and social media, they retrace her steps until one by one they fail to return from visits to her apartment. Alright, so this one was pretty good too. Like it states, the girl Sam, is her birthday. Her friends try to surprise her, and she instantly goes missing. I think her background, they think she's one place, but she's not. Her background is like fake too. I could tell that as soon as we got into the movie, I could tell. And so the whole time, she never comes back. They're on there trying to figure out, each friend goes to her location. By the way, they're all like quarantining, 2020, we were all in quarantine. So the movie is about, about that. They are all in quarantine, and they all get on the video chat to be with each other for Sam's birthday. And when she doesn't return, they all go try to figure out what happened to her. And like they state, one by one, they start disappearing. They think one of the other friends are playing a joke, but it's not a joke. And eventually they realize that the person, each friend goes to try to figure out what happened, and they don't return. They're either knocked out, unconscious, or locked in a closet or something like that. They're all trying to figure out where this girl is at. And so after some investigating and everything, they realize that the person that took her is someone that she mentioned in the beginning of the movie when they first got on the video chat that some guy that she started dating, and that's who was taking everybody. So some people were like trying to figure out the movie, like, you know, why didn't he actually kill anybody, the guy? Or they say, what was the actual plan of the dating app killer? Was he just going to keep everyone captive and torture them to death? You know, if he successfully kidnapped Sam and took her to his own apartment, why did he go back to hers and lurk around while... Yeah, so he took Sam and she was tied up at his apartment, and like they said, like, why was he going back to her apartment? Did he know her friends were going to be there, I guess, you know, coming to look for them? But, you know, all in all, it was still a good movie. Only thing that I just, at the end, one of the main characters, not Ariel Winter, she was in it too, but I'll put up this picture of this girl. She was in like different movies. Her character, she was like staring off at the screen at the very end, and I was kind of like, you know, what does that mean, you know? So I don't know, but all in all, this movie was really good. I give it an 8 out of 10. All right, so on to the last movie. The third and last movie is a film called Host. It's on Netflix from 2020. Also had to do with being quarantined. All right, so this movie is only like 56 minutes, but it's really good. Haley invites a medium during a conference call with her friends. Soon after, one of them fakes communicating with a spirit. Paranormal events begin plaguing all the participants. But first of all, I don't understand why they would want to do something like this in the first place, but you do have people out here that want to do this. But before it even gets in it good with all the friends getting on the Zoom call, the girl Haley, she's already hearing stuff in her house, stuff falling, and then hearing more thuds and stuff. But then it is her friend at the window telling her to let her into the Zoom and everything like that. So, you know, but from the jump, it gets you, it engages you, because you're already like, it's already intense. You know, this is one of the greater movies that I've seen in a while, to be quite honest. It gets you from the jump. It's very intense. And if you don't like stuff like this, then you might not want to watch it. But if, you know, I wouldn't say demons per se, but it's really good. It has to do with like spirits and stuff, you know, people that get in a seance and hold hands. But since they were quarantining and doing it on Zoom, they couldn't do it like that. And it was like all the girls. So it was like 6 girls, and then it was a guy, their friend Teddy, but he didn't end up on there. Except at first he was on there, then he had to get off. And then they contact this lady named Salem. And each character, that's their real name also, but Haley contacts this lady that, you know, instructing them. And then the friend Gemma, she's like faking, the lady asks, is there anybody that wants to talk to someone that's no longer here? Not necessarily have to be a person, or do they want to connect with a person or someone or something? And the friend Gemma fakes like she went to school with this guy who hung himself, and that she faked it, and that just opened the floodgates for everything else. And it was crazy. And everybody that they experienced, like every experience that they saw, the people that they saw, whatever spirit they saw, they were hanging just because of what she said. So this movie was really, like I said, intense. I wouldn't say it takes a whole lot to scare me, but the movie has to be really good. It has to be done. Jump scares, everything to scare me. And like this movie, I haven't been this scared watching a movie in a long time. So this movie is really scary, and I won't be watching it again no time soon. But this movie is really good, and all because they want to contact a medium and do a seance. And you have to just be careful with this. People who do this in real life, you have to be careful, because I know the spirit stuff, this is no joke. So it just goes to show you, people make movies on this stuff, but this stuff is real. So just be careful, don't do it. But this movie, I recommend, highly recommend. Host, I give it a 10 out of 10. Alright, so that's the gist of it. That's the gist of the movie. Very scary. Alright, so those are the 3 movies that I watched. Unfriended, Dark Web, Don't Log Off, and Host. If you have not seen any of these movies, you can check them out on Netflix or Tubi. And yeah, so let me know, have you seen these movies? Comment below. Comment your thoughts below. But I would say be respectful, but whatever, just comment what you think. Like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and join me again next week for a brand new video. All right, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. God bless.